In this video, I'm going to show you how to use 2 points to find the slope and then use one of the 2 points to write the equation in the point slope form of the equation. So here we go. My slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And this is my point x1, y1, and then x2, y2. So my formula is going to be in the equation here, 8 minus 4 over 3 minus 2. And if I simplify this, I'm going to have 4 divided by 1, which is a slope of 4. Now, pick either point, but you can only pick one point. It does not matter which one you pick because you'll get the same equation in slope-intercept form, but point-slope form, it doesn't matter. Pick either of the points. So I'm going to pick the point 2, 4 just because it was the first point. So y minus 4 is equal to 4, and then in parentheses x minus 2. But you could have also picked the other point, so if you did, this would also be a correct equation. Y minus 8 is equal to 4, and then in parentheses x minus 3. If you were to distribute your slope and solve for y, you would get the exact same slope-intercept form. But I don't need to do that because it said here, write the equation in point-slope form, so either of these would be perfectly correct. All right, now again, I'm going to start with finding my slope. So -2, the second y value, minus the first, and then 1 minus the second x value minus the first x value is going to be -2 minus 2 or -4, and 1 minus -1 or plus 1 would be 2. So my slope here is going to be -2. And pick either point, does not matter which one. So pick one of the points. And you could say, okay, maybe I'll just pick the first one. Doesn't matter. And your equation would be y minus 2 is equal to my slope of -2, and then x minus -1, which will turn that into a plus sign. I'm not going to write the other equation, but you could if you picked the other point. Now here's my slope formula, again, for my 2 points. 5 minus 3 for the numerator, and 6 minus 3 for the denominator. 5 minus 3 is 2. 6 minus 3 is 3, so that's going to be our fraction slope. Now pick a point. Again, it does not matter which one you pick. This time maybe I'll pick the second point. So y minus 5 is equal to my slope of 2/3 over, I'm sorry, not over, parentheses, x minus 6. If you want, go ahead, pause the video and see if you're understanding it, and try the next 3, and then unpause, and we can check your work. So my slope formula first here is going to be -6 minus -2 over 8 minus 4. This is going to be an add because minus a negative, so this numerator is going to be -4. Denominator is +4, which means -1 is my slope. Pick either point, doesn't matter which one. I'm going to use 8 and -6. Y minus my y value, so minus -6. That's going to change to a plus. My slope of -1, and x minus my x1 value, my point, would be 8. Now again, my slope here is -5 minus -5 over 8 minus 3. This is going to turn to a plus on the top, which is going to give me 0 over 5, which is a slope of 0. Now if you have a slope of 0, that's going to be a horizontal line. And the equation for a horizontal line is y equal to a number. And if I notice the y's of my points are identical, that is the number we need for our equation. And the next one here, if I find my slope, it's the last one here, -5 minus 3 for the top, and then 2 minus 2 for the bottom of our fraction is going to give us -8 divided by 0, which is undefined. And this is going to be a vertical line that has undefined slope, and the equation is x is equal to a number. Notice how the x's in both of these points are identical, and that is the number we need for our equation.